Hey guys, welcome back to Top Tipper Betting Tips. I trust you're having a fantastic week and you're getting ready for the weekend. I'm going to have the postman tipping out at Turffontein, so I'm going to hand you over to the postman for his analysis.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, no matter where in the world you guys are, and a big warm welcome to the Top Tipper family. Before we get into our selections for Turffontein on Saturday the 16th, just some feedback quickly with regards to the selections on Thursday. I did say to you guys, not a nice race meeting. I did say to you guys, places was the way to go, play small. I see nice pick six carryover. We did catch the place accumulator a couple of times. The place bets arrived, and I still said, when you guys are up, pull out, don't get involved. The second race, we did suggest that Greater Rix was the right one. Money came, and that came home like a very, very good thing should. In the third race, I did say to you guys, I thought horse number 11, City Lights, was the right horse to run a place. That pays R1.80 a place, and the winner pays only R1.50 a win. Another great bet in the fifth race as well. I said to you guys that horse number 7, Circus Lights, was worth a place bet. That nearly won, to be honest with you. And that paid also R1.80. So yeah, things weren't too bad. Let's hope that we can carry on going. As I said, racing does come to us on the 16th. That's at Turffontein. We're on the Standside track. 9 races carded. Guys, it looks easier earlier on, and things progressively get tougher. There's a lot of horses coming back from layoffs, so we've got to take fitness on trust. Just be careful. You know, I don't like to get too involved and have a big punter horse coming back from a long layoff. So let's get into it. In the first race, this is draw for at 11.50. Does not take part of any of the exotics. The obvious first selection here is horse number 6. Let's Play Poker, Muzigeni, Mark and Adam Azzi. Is coming back from a 23-week layoff. But I do think that in this field, barring any of the first-timers being anything special, if this is 80% fit, I think should come home lonely. So we have gone first, number 6. However, what I'm going to do in this race, I'm looking to take places. I think horse number 1, File of Millions. I mean, this is any price. I'm going to look at this one go down, and I'm looking at putting places on this one here. I'm darn sure this will pay much more than R2.50 a place, even in a small field. So I'm looking at number 1 to run a drum. Then I've thrown in 8 and 7 to run 3rd and 4th. Again, guys, watch the betting on the first timers. If a ton of support comes for them, obviously have a look, watch them going down. But in this race here, you're not going to get rich with the 6. That's why I may be taking places on horse number 1. We move on to the second race in the card, draw at 12.25. This is a maiden plate for 3-year-olds. Again, 1160 meters is the distance. I go through this race here, and to be honest, I think it is a race in 2. First selection though is horse number 1. This is Quick Trip. Cabela Maciani for the Crawford Yard. They've been going very well lately. This looked a winner last time out, got caught just before the line. I do think that this one will make amends. However, I do think that horse number 3, Gold Agent's in with a massive chance. I think Muzi's going to have a nice day. I'm putting a line through the last run. I think that was blatantly too far. If I'm looking for a negative and I'm really nitpicking here, maybe the draw. For third, we've gone for horse number 6. First timer, Dragon. I do like the breeding on this one. I'm throwing this one to run in for third. Again, watch the betting, watch it go down. And I think that horse number 2, Bilingual, will fill in the back end of quartets. So I've gone 1, 3, 6, and 2, taking a chance, bankering the 1 in the bipod. The third race in the card, first leg of the place accumulator. This is due off at 13.05. Graduation plate, 1600 meters is the distance. And here I think horse number 8, Royal Edition, for me is a nice little each-way bet. Dennis Suarez for Philip Labaskachny. We see how well they've been going. A decent effort last time out. Half a length behind Gimme a Shot. I do think that from that draw, I think Dennis will jump. I think he'll sit up there. And I certainly think that this one could certainly stay on. Dennis is a strong rider. And at 6-7 to 1, I certainly think this is worth a small each way touch. You're not going to get burnt there. What I've done in the small field, in the buy pots, I have loaded up on both the buy pots. But I do think that Dennis may be good enough as a small each way touch. I've thrown in horse number 5, American Star. Nice price here to run second. I'm looking for an improved effort from that. I know it is coming back from a rest, but I think has been running to some decent sorts, and we know that Waishong can get them right. I think horse number 1, Scarlet Pimpernel, should not be left out of exotics. Muzieni again for the mark, and Adam Aziyard. Very, very nice sort. Must be there when the whips are cracking. And I've thrown in horse number 7, MK's Dream as well, Calvin Habib, Tony Peter. So I have gone for 1 or 2 roughies to roll the favourite horses. I've gone 8, 5, 1 and 7. But honestly, guys, all of them are in with a chance. Put a whole lot in the place accumulator there. I move on to the 4th race on the card, first leg of the Pick 6, due off at 1340, a Pinnacle Stakes, and this is over 1400 metres. And here, I think horse number 10 is the right one. This is Give Me a Shot, Muzieni for the mark, and Adam Aziyard, 52 on his back. Ran on really, really well last time out with Muzi aboard. I do think that second run in the province, I do think that coming back to the 1400 will shoot us down to the ground. And for me, this is a win bet. After this one, after horse number 10, I think you can have a go at anything. As you can see, my second selection is a nice rough here. This is horse number 13, Fire and Flames. I go back and look, that 3 lengths to Main Defender, less than 2 lengths to Sandringham Summit. If this horse reproduces those 2 runs, guys, please, please, please don't leave it alone. I know it's a long odds. I know he's coming back from a rest, but with 50 on his back, this could be anything. Don't leave it alone. I've thrown in horse number 1, and that is, what's this? The Prophet as well. Strike Australian gets a ride. I know it is drawn wide. But again, this is capable of running on. We go and look at some of these runs, 2.5 lengths. Anfield's Rocket, beat Quantum Theory, touched off by Emerald Gina, 2 lengths to Captain Peg. The last 2 runs, I think, we know the last run behind Melech, he jumped, was never in it. Time before that was disqualified, but I do believe again that the Prophet is better than the current form. And for 4th, I have gone for horse number 4, Quantum Theory. So I think 10 is the right one. Taking swingers, trifectas, exactas, 10, 13, 1 and 4. I move on to race number 5. This is the first leg of Jackpot 1. Due off at 14.15, merit rated 94 handicap, and this is over 1400 metres. Personally, I think it's a match race here. My first selection is horse number 4, Vig Princess, Calvin Habib, Tony Peter. Form was there for all of us to see, and I think this is the right one. I've thrown in horse number 3, Just Be Lacquer, to run second. Again, it was not disgraced last time. I had a great run. Did all right in Cape Town. Comes back. I think they need the first run, but again, can't be left alone. Must be there and thereabouts. I think horse number 2, Batula, is better than the current form. If you're taking trifectas, swingers and quartets, throw this one in. I mean, that run to White Pearl, I think, is a really, really good run. 5.5 lengths to Miss Geriatrics, there's nothing wrong with that as well. So if you're taking trifectas and quartets, please throw in horse number 2, Batula. And I do think that horse number 1, Cape Lights, has got a chance as well. So 4, 3, 2 and 1. I do think 3 and 4 will fight it out though. I move on to race number 6. This is the first leg of Jackpot 2, 1450 is the off time, graduation plate, and this is over 1160 meters. And in this event here, my first selection is horse number 3, Ready to Charge, Muzieni, Mark and Adam Azzi. Disregard last run, not worried, I think too far. We go back and look, 2.5 lengths, Thunderstruck, 1.5 Future Variety. We go and look behind main defender, I think was too far. But the form is there for all of us to see, and I certainly think that this one is in with a decent chance of winning this race. I think horse number 7, Elegant Ice, with that weight of 50.5, must be thrown in here. I think the Apprentice will jump. I think he will be up there, very speedy sort, and again could be staying on when others have cried enough. I think horse number 5, and this is Mount Pilatus, Kibele Machani for the Matched Yard, is better than the last effort. I see they've put blinkers on this one here. So for me, there's a nice excuse for this one to win. Don't leave it out. And, excuse me, I have thrown in horse number 9, Chasing Happiness, Diego de Gavea for the Van Vuren Yard to run 4th. So I think 3, 7, 5, and 9. 3, 5, and 7 I think will get us through most in the 6th race. We move on to race number 7, guys, and this is Jackpot 1525, the Sycamore Sprint. It's a grade 3, and this is over 1160 meters. And in the 7th race, my first selection here is horse number 5, One Fell Swoop, Calvin Abib, Tony Peter. Again, I think this is a really decent sort. I think Calvin will jump. I think this, with 55 on his back, will be right up there, and this will be the one that everybody's going to catch going through the 200 meter mark. For second, I have thrown in horse number 2, Miss Browning. Again, I think this is the class animal, to be honest. However, that draw of 161 on its back, I think Gavin will be pretty lucky if he can get across and collar the 5. But cannot be left alone. I think that horse number 10, my apologies, let me just get to that. I think that horse number 10, and that is Give Me a Light, Malaseli Kajedi for the Matched Yard. I think we go and look at this one, 4 runs back, 3 lengths to Cullinan Blue. Nothing wrong with that run. We go back and we look at this horse distance, 2 runs, 1 win, 1 second, both course and distance. At long odds, 33-1, guys, if you're taking swingers, trifectas, throw in this Give Me a Light. I think this one can certainly upset the apple cart in the sense of running a drum and making things pay. I also think that horse number 4, Flower Bomb, is in with a tickle as well. And if the result is 5, 2, 10, and 4, the quartet's going to pay handsomely. Don't leave the roughies out of trifectas and quartets. I move into the 8th race on the card. This is the second last on the day. 1600, my apologies, due off at 1600 hours. Mid rated 96 and over 1,000 meters. In this event here, horse number 7, Rainbow Reward, Diego de Gavea, Johan Janssen van Vuren. This is my first selection here. I do like the last run. I know it was a little out pace, and that was on the inside track. I do think this one will be running on when others have cried enough, and it is a narrow first selection. I think that horse number 8, Amber Rock, again, Muzigeni for the mark and Adam Aziyard, very speedy sort. I think this will jump. I think this will go to the front. I think the 1,000 meters will suit. Don't leave this one out of any of your exotics. Horse number 4, I love this horse to run a place, Esquivel. I gave it to you guys last time. Was not disgraced, finishing just over 2.5 lengths behind Kian the Conqueror. I go and I look, and I think drawn 8, stronger jocker board. Yeah, nice price here. This for me is the place bet in the race. And for 4th, I've gone for the 2, Cosmic Star, Gavin Arena for the Van Vuren Yard. So we've gone 7, 8, 4, and 2. 4 for me is the roughly in the pack, is the one to throw places on, including swingers, trifectas, quartets. We move on to the lucky last, guys, race number 9. For me, the toughest race on the card. Don't like the race. This is Jackpot 1635, merit rated 80 handicap, 1,000 meters. This is the distance. I'm going for a couple of roughies here. First selection is the 2, Don't Shoot the Barman. Again, Dennis Suarez, Clinton Bindad, I think is drawn on the right side of the track. I put a line to the last run at Grayville, was wet. I know a lot better than that. I think, again, from the outside draw of 11, I think at long odds, certainly worth another look. Horse number 13, another roughie for me, Stormy Seas, Ray Danielson, Roy Magna. I think is drawn also on the right side of the track. And I certainly think that this one will be there when the whips are cracking. Was running on last time out, and I think there was a decent sort. I can't leave this one out of any of my opponents. Horse number 10, Kinshin Shah, Marco van Rensburg, Lucky Hoodalakis. Again, as you can see for me, drawn on the right side of the track, looking for an improved effort from this one. I've thrown in horse number 7, Brosnan, Caden Brewer, Tony Peter. Again, drawn on the right side of the track. Decent effort last time out. I know he's coming back from a rest, but we know that Tony can get them right. This could jump, this could be up there, maybe very hard to peg back. And I've even thrown in horse number 4, Siberian Steel, the stable companion, to horse number 5, Calvin Habib for Tony Peter. Don't like the last race. Put in as many as the budget would allow. As you can see, I've gone for a result there. Guys, look after yourself. Take it easy. Check for scratchings. Check for jockey changes. Pull whatever you don't like out and add your own fancies in. Back to you in the studio.
Hey, thanks for that input, the Postman. I see you've tipped a 9-race program, your 2 bar pots, your PA, your Jackpot 1, Jackpot 2, your win bet, give me a shot at 5-1, and your each way bet, race 3, number 8, Royal Edition at 4-1. So please, Lord, let them arrive. There's some fantastic value there for you. The punter out there. I'm going to have the kid. He's going to be tipping out at Kenilworth. So don't forget to look at the kid's card as well. And let's see if we can have some nice tidy profit. Take some doubles and trebles with their best bets and value bets, guys. So, guys, all in all, enjoy, have fun, break a leg, and cheers for now.